labels work in a very similar way to folders, except that you can have emails in multiple labels. So you have many different ways of trying to find those emails. So if we start here by creating a label, there's a couple of different ways you can do that. So when you're looking at your inbox list, there's a button right at the bottom that says create new label. Let's create one called marketing. So that's created, that's added another little icon here. So it looks just like a folder that you might be used to. We can change the color of that. So if we click the little three dots, go to label color, we can say set that as red. So then if we want to set an email as a marketing email, we just select the email. We can go click the little labels icon, click marketing. You can see that Gmail has already applied one of its default labels to it, and that's a promotions label. You can find that by scrolling down and looking under categories. These are the default labels that Gmail sets. You can see here, this is the inbox that we're looking at now. And now that top email that's labeled as marketing has marketing there. So we can then, if we see that we want to do that with these, this one, we just tick them, click the little label icon again, and click marketing. Click apply. So what you can also do is, say you see this one's marketing as well. If we just click and drag to the marketing label, that will take that and actually put it inside the label. So it will be removed from the inbox, but it'll still be accessible by going into marketing. You can see here that these other emails still have an inbox label attached to them. So if you wanted to remove those from the inbox, you would just have to tick, 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 drag and drop them into marketing. They'll then be removed from your main inbox, but it'll still be accessible under the marketing label. Mark those as red. You can also create a new label by going into the email, clicking the label icon, and clicking create new. Little. You can also nest it. So if we want to put this, because we know this is marketing as well, but we want to keep it as a separate label. So we go select a parent and select marketing as the parent label. So you can see then it then comes under little. We'll just change that to the blue. And then we can hide it and we can see it again. See marketing / little. So it comes under marketing and then under little. So say if we want to create another label in a different method, you can go into the settings icon. In a different method, you can go into the settings icon, click settings. Once that loads, you've got a labels tab here. Now, here is listed all of the default labels that Gmail create and the categories as well. You can choose whether you want to show or hide them in the label list, which is up here. So you can see these categories are actually set to hide in the label list, but they are still down here right at the very bottom because they still want you to have access to those. So you can turn them on, turn them off. And so say spam is hidden, for example, you can set it to show. At the bottom here is where you'd then create your new labels as well. You can then edit and delete them too. Works just the same, create a new label, type the label in, so we go Google and create. So we've got a nice Google label here. So if I click inbox, this one's Google. So I want to set that as a Google label. That will then be added to the Google inbox, so to the Google label, and you'll be able to find your emails nice and easy.